So now, if I just focus on the before test, you can see on your screen, these are the before test. Ghana Water Company Limited does the test. On the far right hand side are the Ghana water standards. These are the levels of each component, and you need to be within that range in order to be acceptable for drinking. So guys, welcome to AsherGad channel, making Africa home again, one family at a time. Thanks to all the lovely subscribers who like, share, and subscribe, comment on our channel, and our Patreon and PayPal families. Love for the love, as usual. Today's video is all about, can we drink our filtered water? Can we drink our borehole water? Now, apologies if I sound a bit banged up. The weather has changed a bit in Accra. There's been a lot of heavy downpour. Unfortunately, I was stuck in a bit of rain a couple of days ago, and now I've come down with a bit of a cold, so I'm going to make this nice and brief. So, can we drink this water? Now, just a reminder, in order to understand the type of filtration you need for your home, you need to do your water test. So, after our borehole was drilled, we had to test the water to understand whether we have too much salt, or too much iron, or too much fluoride, whatever the case may be. Once we understand the nature of our water, then we know exactly what type of filtration system to install. If you got too much salt, then you need reverse osmosis, etc., etc. Now, luckily for us, our salt content was fairly low. We only had really excessive fluoride and some total suspended solids. Okay, so that we only needed a relatively inexpensive filtration system. I say inexpensive. The blue filter, which you've seen in various videos, plus the pumps, the plumbing materials and all the installation was around 7,740 Ghana cedis, okay? Which price in dollars and pounds on your screen. Now the filter alone, which is obviously the blue cylinder, is 4,900 Ghana cedis, okay? The rest of the pumps and the labor and the plumbing materials. The reason why I've separated that cost is because somebody sent me an email from the US saying they want to buy their filter from, I think, Amazon or so, and bring it with them, which is fine as well. I think the filter they shared there was about $500. The only issue is, I don't know whether this person has actually tested the water on their site yet, because you need to test the water on your site to make sure you're buying the right type of filter, unless it to be a waste of money. Okay, $500 compared to 4,900 Ghana cedis is a little bit of a saving if that filter is applicable to you. For those who are new to our channel, you may not know how our water system works, and if you don't know how it works, you want to know, just click up here and you watch that video that explains how the water system works in total. But it's summary. We have a borehole pump, which is about 100 meters into the ground, pumps water up into our first big tank. That water gets automatically pumped through a filtration silt system to a second tank, and then there's another automatic pump that pumps up to the roof where we have a tank. We have a 2,500 liter tank on the roof, and then a pump that pumps it down to give us the adequate pressure within the home. Now, we tend to drink bottled water, but obviously there are times where you may not have any. So I want to make sure that the water that's being filtered from the borehole is absolutely 100% good enough for drinking. Okay, and we're not taking any risk. This is my main concern. So we did a water test before filtration, and we've done the water test after filtration. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to share on your screen the water test before and then the water test after. I want to focus on 4 main elements of concern: fluoride, iron, sodium, and TSS, total suspended solids.
Are you looking to build your dream home in Ghana, or are you building already? Would you benefit from regular site visits to monitor your building and receive regular progress reports? Well, if that's the case, and that's you, look no further. AsherGad Consultancy at your service. We offer the following services: electrical design, construction monitoring inspections, site progress reports, consultation for all items MEP, witnessing of testing and commissioning, periodic snagging, vetting of specialist subcontractors. We also report site activities to you to hopefully help you spend your money efficiently and much, much more. Get in contact for your building needs. Details on the screen. AsherGad Consultancy, making Africa home again, one family at a time.
So now, if I just focus on the before test, you can see on your screen, these are the before test. Ghana Water Company Limited does the test. On the far right hand side are the Ghana water standards. These are the levels of each component, and you need to be within that range in order to be acceptable for drinking. So when we started before test, our fluoride levels were 1.65, okay? Ghana water standards is 1.5, so clearly too high on the fluoride, okay? The iron levels measured in micrograms per liter, 0.3, which is bang on the same as the Ghana standards, 0.3. Total suspended solids, which is also in milligrams per liter. Ours was a staggering 23. Ghana standards is 0, so there's a big issue there that we needed to deal with. Finally, sodium, micrograms per liter, saying 32.45, so relatively low compared to the 200 milligrams per liter of the Ghana standard. So you can see immediately there that the issue with our water system was mainly with the total suspended solids and the fluoride mainly, and a little bit of the salt as well. The sodium, because I think the sodium, I'm looking at my screen now, the sodium was, okay, not the sodium, sorry, a little bit of the iron. The iron was bang on the same as the Ghana standard. So iron, just a little bit, mainly fluoride, sorry, and the total suspended solid. So we got our filtration system based on the result of that test. So now let me share with you the after test, because this is the proof in the pudding. This is the proof that the filtration system is actually working. Now, so on your screen, you've got the after test. So quickly, I'm going to look at the total suspended solids. So from a staggering 23, after filtration, we are now at 1, which is brilliant. So from 23, we have come down to 1. The Ghana standard is 0, so we are still, obviously 1 above, but fairly negligible difference. However, my pedantic nature and obviously health and safety, I want to get that 1 to 0. So I'll talk about that, how I'm going to do that in a minute. Let's go to the fluoride. So in the previous one, the fluoride was 1.65. Ghana standards was 1.5. We now have our fluoride at 0.17. Sorry, 0.71. We now have our fluoride at 0.71. So that is more than half reduced of what it was. And about half of the Ghana standard is 1.5. So that's the result. Good filtration there. Iron. Our iron is reduced significantly, less than 0.010. Ghana standard is 0.3. So filtration is doing very well for the iron, doing well for the fluoride. Let's look at the sodium. The sodium is 37.58, which is also significantly below the Ghana standards, which is great. For some reason, it's higher than what it was before, so that's a question mark there. So yeah, the filtration system is working very well. Total suspended solids has reduced remarkably. Fluoride has halved. Yeah, total suspended solids has reduced by about 99%, which is fantastic. Iron has reduced remarkably as well. So it looks like everything is working perfectly. However, I just want to work on the total suspended solids and get that 1 down to 0. And I've already started talking to the experts. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to install a further filtration system on the roof, either on the roof to serve the whole building coming down, or so we can absolutely drink it, or to make it cheaper, we may have something under the sink, just locally under the sink, a bit of extra filtration, maybe some UV, just to get rid of that TSS that's 1, and be 100% confident that we can drink it no issues. We can still drink it now. We've been informed we can drink it, no issues. But we just want to go the the extra mile. Why not? You're drinking something that's going into your body, so it's worth going the extra mile just to make 150% sure that everything is a-okay. Now, somebody else sent me an email about what about bacteria, possible bacteria in the water. I'm not a water expert, so I asked the question and I was told we can occasionally add some chlorine tablets into the first 2 tanks, and that should be able to deal with that on a regular basis. He hasn't told me on how regular that needs to be. But once I find that out, I will let you guys know. All right, so that deals with that. So I'll just go back to my notes to make sure I haven't missed anything. Guys, really the conclusion to can we drink this water really is yes. After filtration, we can absolutely drink this water. You know, we tend to boil it as well, so no issues. We use it to cook, so we can absolutely drink it. But we want to go the extra mile to install an additional filtration, most likely under the sink, just to reduce the total suspended solids from 1 down to 0, and that will be perfect. Yeah. So I hope that's been useful for you guys. Sorry, very brief today. You can see I'm maybe banged up at the moment. Just wanted to get this out there to you guys. As usual, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so you always be aware when AsherGad release a new video for your viewing pleasure. So from Gad, it's Kemis here, guys, and from me is Yebeshia. See you next time.